Hello, welcome to this video. This is Unzadani. So in this video we are going to talk about the classification of amino acids. So you already discussed in the introduction of proteins. We said that amino acids can exist as either L or D form except glycine. So glycine is the only amino acid that can't have isomers. But all natural amino acids only exist as L forms. So for the classification of amino acids, so amino acids they are classified according to the type of R group that each amino acid has. So they can be classified as examples of classification. So the first one we have non-polar aliphatic. So this means that these they just have hydrogen or CH3 and are linear. So example we have A glycine. So the other group for glycine is this one. We have H. Only have the H. So since glycine is linear, so this is found under aliphatic, non-polar aliphatic. So the next one we have alanine. So alanine has got CH3 as the R group. So this is also non-polar. So these groups can form hydrogen bonds with water, or they cannot dissolve in water. They cannot dissolve ionic substances. So hence they are called non-polar aliphatic. They are linear. So we also have, let's go to the third one. So we have valine. So the other group for valine is like this. We have CH like this, attach it to CH3 and another CH3. So this is also non-polar aliphatic. So let's see the other one. So the other one we have leucine. So the other group for leucine is like this. The other group for leucine is like this. So we have CH2, we have another CH here, then attached to CH3, another CH3. So this is leucine. So let's see the last one for non-polar aliphatic. So we have iso, leucine. So for isoleucine, we have C attached to a hydrogen here, and this one gets attached to CH2, I mean C2, this is C2 here, C2, then H5, then also attached to a CH3 here. So this is the other group for leucine. So let's go now to the non-polar, I mean the polar aliphatic ones now. Number 2, it has to be polar aliphatic. So polar aliphatic, so that means they are linear. They are linear and they have something like this. They have OH in the other group, since this one can form hydrogen bonds with the water. So they can also have NH2, since this also can form hydrogen bonds with the water. So let's see them now. So we have polar aliphatic, we have A, we have serine, so serine, the other group is like this. We have CH2 attached to the OH. So this is the other group. So this is polar aliphatic. It's linear. Then we have 309. B. We have 309. So the other group for 309 is like this. We have C attached to OH here. Then CH3. then it attached to hydrogen. So this is 309. So this one is polar because of this OH group on the structure here. Because of this OH group. This is polar. So the other one we have asparagine. Of asparagine. So the other group for asparagine is like this. We have CH2 attached to CO, then NH2. So it's polar because of this group here. Let's go now to the next one. So we have D. So we have glutamine. So glutamine has this other group. C H2. So this there 2, you multiply by 2. Then you have CO attached to N NH2. So this is also polar because of this, but it is linear, so polar aliphatic. So let's go now to the aromatic ones. So here this is what we talked about. So we have non-polar ones. So non-polar aliphatic, we have let me just indicate them in yellow. So we have this one. This is non-polar aliphatic. This is one non-polar. This one non-polar. Then we also have which one? This is also non-polar, but it has got SH. We also have chlorine. Then we also have leucine, then isoleucine, methionine as well. We have tryptophan, which is aromatic, phenylalanine, aromatic. Okay, let's not use this one. Let me just draw them properly. So aromatic amino acids. So these are, they have a ring. They have a ring in their structure. So we have tyrosine, we have let me just draw them. So the first one here we have phenylalanine, So we have phenylalanine. So the other group for phenylalanine is like this. It's like this. CH2 here. It's attached somewhere. So this is phenylalanine. So this is aromatic. So the next one that is aromatic, we have tyrosine. Tyrosine. So the structure for tyrosine is like this. Well, this. So we have something like this. Then here, over here. Then you have OH. Then where is it attached? Then it is attached to CH2. So this is polar. This is polar because of this. The other one that we looked at is not polar. This one, non-polar aliphatic, but this one is polar aromatic. I mean, this one was non-polar aromatic, but this one here, because of this OH, it's aromatic polar. So let's go to the next aromatic. So 31, and this will be tryptophan. So the structure for tryptophan is like this. So here, to rub a bit here. We have NH here. Here we have a double bond here in the ring. We also have a double bond in the ring here. And here it is attached to CH2 like this. And it's also attached to another one like this. This. Then you have a double bond here and another double bond here. So as you can see, this is also polar aromatic because of this NH here. Polar aromatic. So let's go now to the sulfur containing amino acids. So the amino acids that have sulfur in their structure, we have cysteine, cysteine. So the other group we like this for cysteine, then we have SH. So this is the other group. So this one can form hydrogen bonds with water. So this is this is polar. This is a polar amino acids, but it has got sulfur in the structure. So the next one we have methionine, as also is another one that has sulfur in the structure. But the other group for methionine is like this: H2, then we have 2 here, then we have S here. Next thing we have CH3. So this one has got sulfur in the structure, but it's not polar because of the CH3 and the S. This they can't form hydrogen bonds with water. So let's go to the next amino acids. So we have chlorine. So here it's proline, and proline is like this: CH2, have another CH2 here, and this one attached to NH. Then we have C here, we have CH2 here, then this one is attached to H, this one is attached to this one. So this is also polar because of this hydroxyl group here. Can form hydrogen bonds with water. Then we have acidic amino acids. Let's go to the acidic amino acids. So acidic amino acids, we have aspartic acid or aspartate, aspartate. So this one has got CH2 attached to this carboxyl group. So these are the two carboxyl group that we are talking about, since in the usual structure we have another carboxyl group. So this carboxyl group is found on the side chain, on the other group. So 2 carboxyl group, and that's why it qualifies to be called the acidic amino acids. So the other acidic amino acid, we have glutamic acid. glutamic acid or glutamate. So here it becomes glutamate when it is negatively charged, but when it is neutral, it's called glutamic acid. Just like here, aspartic acid when it is neutral. When it becomes aspartate, that means it's negatively charged. So the other group, glutamic acid, is like this of CH2. Then we have 2 here. So we have another one here. As I said, so this is the second carboxyl group, hence it is acidic. So let's go to the last basic amino acids, the last 3 amino acids, so that there are 20 in total. So basic amino acids. So the basic amino acids that we have one, which is lysine. So the other group is like this, CH2. Then we have NH. This NH is attached to C. We have NH. We have NH2. So this one is basic because we have this two amino groups. We have the one that is in the usual structure, and this one is found on the other group, hence it is basic. So the second one we have arginine. So arginine has got this other group. We have CH2. So lysine here has got 4 of these here, which we didn't indicate. So we have 4 of these here. This one, there, 3. Then this is attached to NH. So here we made the mistake on lysine. Let's write it proper. So lysine here, this one is attached to NH2. So hence it's basic. So this one is like this. I have a C here being attached to this one, NH. Then attached to NH2. Yeah, so because of this, so this is the second amino group in the structure of this amino acid, hence it is called a basic amino acid. So the last one is arginine on the basic amino acid. Histidine. So the structure is like this for histidine. Here, here, NH. Then here we have N. there's a double bond. Here there's also a double bond. CH2 like this. So this is also a basic amino acid because of the SNH here. Yeah, so that's where we end with the classification of amino acids. Thank you for watching the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. In the next one, we are going to talk about the formation and breakdown of peptide bonds in proteins. Thank you. Subscribe to the channel.